Good afternoon, we're live on Trade Decorator Festival, and this afternoon I'm going to be joined by Craig Foster from Festool for a live Q&A to discuss the new Planex and everything Festool. Before we go across to Craig, we have got a product launch of the brand new Festool Planex, which I'll be bringing to you in just a minute. I'll just show you a little bit around the platform for those of you not familiar with Crowdcast. Feel free to comment in the comments box to my right and say hi. Please, if you've got any questions, can you wait until we do the live Q&A section, because anything that you do put in here won't transfer to the live session. I will explain to you a little bit more about that when we go through to the live session and how it works. But without any further delay, I want to bring you the new product launch for the Festool Planex.
Hello, my name's Craig, and welcome to Festool at the Trade Decorator Festival 2020. Today I will be introducing a new and exciting product to you, the new Festool Planex. In 2009, Festool launched our very first long-reach extendable sander, the Planex. In 2017, Festool launched the Planex Easy, a one-piece, quick setup long-reach sander. And now, in October 2020, Festool will be launching the new Planex. Over the years, we have seen a number of industry changes. We have seen the new generation of fillers becoming softer and in turn harder to sand to a perfect finish when using standard methods. And using a long reach sander can increase levels of fatigue for the user. The new Planex solves these problems and many more. So, what's in the box? First off, we have a new extra large sustainer which houses the new Planex, keeping it safe and dry on the worksite. As we open the T-locks, we can see everything is well set out for ease of removal and return to the sustainer, kept safe and secure for transportation. We have three main components for the new Planex and lots of additional accessories to get us working. The three main components are the head of the machine, the extension pipe, and the handle. These three sections offer two different lengths that will help us in various applications. The head and the handle sections connected together has a length of 1.2 meters. This is perfect for control in smaller areas and standard residential wall heights. Adding the extension pipe increases the tool length to 1.65 meters, which is ideal for those harder to reach walls and ceilings. A further extension pipe can also be added to increase the total tool length to 2.1 meters. Perfect for those high ceiling applications. Next we have the famous plug-it power lead. Quick and simple to connect and reduces servicing needs usually associated with hardwired tools. Next we have the hose strap. The hose strap connects onto the T-grip handle and can be conveniently connected to the left or right side to suit the needs of the user. A box of 5 Festool Velcro ties are added to connect the plug-it cable to the hose and prevent tangles and trip hazards when in use. And finally, a pack of new 128 whole granite paper in 180 grit has also been included. This new paper increases the level of dust capture at source in conjunction with the new Planex interface pad. The sections are connected and disconnected simply and securely by using the green push locks. The component diagram found under the green push lock shows us clearly how to connect and disconnect the sections. We connect by pushing the opposing parts together and locking the green push lock into position. To disconnect, we twist the green push lock, release, and then hold the lock in the open position again to allow us to pull the sections apart. And once the components are connected, we can now connect to our dust extractor power source with the plug-it lead. With just a simple push and twist. And now we can connect the Planex 36mm kink resistant hose. we simply push fit the hose onto the dust outlet and secure with the green hose lock. Next, we can position the hose strap to prevent the hose from getting in or way around the tool. We connect this by push fitting the strap into the T-grip handle and placing the strap around the hose. I'm right-handed, so I've positioned this on the right-hand side of the T-grip so it's all secure and out of my way during use. This can also be positioned on the left-hand side of the T-grip for the user's comfort. Next, we can use the Festool Velcro straps to secure the power lead to the hose. All that's left for me to add is the granite sandpaper. The quick way to position sandpaper to a Festool sander is to line up 2 holes from the paper with 2 holes on the pad. And voila, we're set up. Let's take a look at the new Planex in a little more detail. Firstly, a new 400-watt brushless motor is the power behind the new tool. 400 watts using brushless technology means all the power in a maintenance-free motor. And this also reduces weight at the head end of the tool for lower levels of fatigue when in use. The new 220mm interface pad is soft for flat and contoured surfaces and has 48 extraction holes to support dust-free sanding via a Festool extractor. The new Planex is an eccentric sander, meaning the sanding head orbits and rotates. The sanding stroke orbits at 4mm, which is great for coarse, intermediate and fine finishing, and rotates between 5,000 and 8,500 RPM depending on the speed setting. One of the exciting new features on the new Planex is the patented LED light. The light is perfectly positioned to illuminate the surface around the sanding head. The LED throws light across the surface and aids the user in quickly identifying imperfect areas of the surface. This has a huge benefit in achieving perfect results. The LED can be switched on and off at the handle end of the tool, and more light settings are available when the new Planex is connected via Bluetooth to the Festool Work app. Once connected, you'll find a choice of light settings. These choices help us to adjust the LED brightness depending on the light of the environment that we are working in. Connection using Bluetooth technology couldn't be simpler. Just download the Festool Work app in either iOS or Android format. Then set up a MyFestool account or log in with your current MyFestool account. Adding the new power tool via Bluetooth connection, in this case, the new Planex, is quick and simple, and now the LED brightness can then be adjusted. The next great feature on the new Planex is suction control. This function allows the user to adjust the amount of suction depending on the application. On the dial scale, we can move the green thumb tab from wall to ceiling. The wall icon represents the lowest amount and the ceiling icon represents the highest amount of suction. This can benefit us by reducing the weight of the tool whilst in use and in turn lessen fatigue. A new gimbal offers increased ease of movement across the surface and helps to reduce tool removal from the surface. This helps to speed up our work on each application. As we move down the tool and follow the hose and power lead at the head of the machine and see it disappear into the pipe, we follow this down and arrive here at the handle where we can find the main controls. We have 4 main controls here: Bluetooth connection, the LED light switch, the on and off power switch, and the variable speed control. The variable speed control allows us to adjust the rotation of speed of the sanding pad. This is important depending on the surface materials that are being sanded. And finally, at the bottom, we have the new T-grip handle, which makes for a more ergonomic and comfortable grip. This also helps sanding in harder to reach areas. So now we understand how to set up our new Planex. Now we can begin the sanding process. So we have explored all of the great features and benefits of the new Planex. We've seen it in action too, but what we haven't seen is the dust. Why? The Festool CleanTech dust extractor. When using any of the Planex family of machines, we are mostly sanding fillers, plasters and adhesives. When sanded, these materials create very small particles of dust in large quantities. Using a closed bag system, much like this, is not advised. The fine particles of dust come into the bag so quickly that the pores of the bag become blocked and loss of suction occurs. So, for using the Planex sanders, we have the solution, the CTM36AC. CT stands for CleanTech, the name of the Festool extractor family. M is for M class. 36 for the litre capacity of the extractor bag, and AC for auto clean. The auto clean function is a key part of making the process of sanding dust-free with the Planex sanders. The CTM36AC has a few front panel options. The main dial allows the user to switch from manual to automatic. Manual for constant suction, like when cleaning up site, and auto for when used with power tools. In auto, the power is now controlled by the on-off switch of the tool. Next is the AC switch, on or off. Auto-clean dust extractors can also be used with standard self-clean bags for all other non-AC required applications. For automatic clean, switch to 1, and for non-AC, switch to 0. The next green dial allows for different sized hoses to be used in conjunction with the M-classified properties of the extractor. M-Class is a combination of filter grade and an audible alarm system. The M-Class filter protects us from long-term exposure to harmful dusts. As filler, plaster and adhesive dusts can be harmful to our lungs and other organs, it is important to ensure we remain safe from these dusts by using at-source extraction with the correct protective filter and wearing the correct dust mask type. M-classified machines monitor the airflow coming into the extractor. If this airflow changes, an alarm sounds to alert us, as this means all of the dust is not being extracted. Maybe a blocked hose or a full bag is the cause, but the alarm is a warning for our health to stop and check why there is a change in airflow. If the incorrect hose setting is selected, the extractor will sound its alarm, as it is expecting a different airflow amount from a different sized hose. This dial changes the airflow monitor to a new setting dependent on which size hose is being used. The Planex hose is a 36mm hose, so I need to turn the dial to 36 to match the hose diameter. Finally, we have the suction control dial. Adjust this left for lower suction and right for higher suction. On the inside of this CTM36AC, we installed the AC bag a bit differently to the usual self-clean bag. We placed the rubber washer over the inlet pipe and dropped the green clip over the top. And then we push the AC bag into the base of the extractor and dress the bag around the rim. The paper pressure equalizing pads must be kept inside the base. These prevent the plastic bag from lifting and sucking straight up to the filter when in use. The metal contacts on the front must also be kept free. Once the bag is in correctly, we are set up and ready to go. In use, the dust comes through the hose into the open AC bag and up to the filter. The Festool Teflon coated filter vastly reduces the amount of dust that can collect on it, and the auto clean function bangs every 10 seconds to release dust from the filter. The dust then falls into the open bag below. This system maintains perfect airflow to keep us working. So we've seen the new Planex with the CTM36 AC dust extractor in action, and all of the features and benefits that help us to maintain the high production levels and high standards that we require at site. But an after-sales service is equally as important as the tools themselves. Festool Warranty All-Inclusive provides an unrivaled service standard with every registered Festool tool. This includes a 3-year free repairs and servicing in the unlikely event your Festool tool requires a fault repair, or should you wish for your tool to be serviced, this is completely free of charge for 3 years. Festool also offer a 10-year parts guarantee. Should Festool decide to discontinue a tool, the parts and spares for this machine will be available for your servicing and repairs for 10 years. And finally, theft protection. In the event that your Festool tool is stolen within the 3-year warranty, Festool have it covered. Simply report your tool stolen to the police and obtain a crime reference number. Then call Festool with this number, your registration details, and a small fee of £100 per stolen tool, and Festool will send out a brand new tool and get you back to work. All of this peace of mind for only a few minutes to register your new products. Simply register for your My Festool account via the Festool UK website or any of the Festool apps, and you can register your tools there quickly and easily. Thank you all for watching, and we hope you've really enjoyed having a good look at the new Planex. I will now be available to take any of your questions. And from all of us at Festool, we hope you enjoy the rest of the Trade Decorator Festival 2020.
Hi, welcome back. I mentioned to you at the beginning of the session that we'd be going live with Craig for a Q&A. Well, that looks like a fantastic piece of kit, and I'm sure that you've got questions for Craig on this, and I'm sure he'll take questions on anything Festool related as well. So as soon as this session finishes, there will be a big red button generated in the middle of the screen. Please don't press it, because it's a replay button, and you will just see a replay of everything you've just seen. It will be available for you to watch anyway from our website. What I'd like you to do is join us in the Q&A. You can see a green button below me that says live Q&A, and we'll be joining Craig there in a few minutes. We need to do a quick mic check just to make sure everything's working, and then we'll join you. Please don't go anywhere, and we look forward to taking your questions.